I'd like to call this meeting to order. Can I get a roll call, please?
Mrs. Cicchini is not here. Mrs. Deli? Here. Mr. Vachon is not here. Mr. Little?
Here.
Mrs. Morocco is not here. Mrs. Simmons? Here. Mrs. Malone? Here. Mrs. O'Barry? Here. Mrs. Stace?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Please join me in the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of the Act, the Sussex-Wantage Regional School District Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof posted in the school building and notice of said meeting sent to the New Jersey Herald and the Star Ledger.
The Sussex-Wantage Regional School District is a responsive, caring, child-centered community. Our mission is to educate each individual to become a competent, lifelong learner and productive, responsible citizen. By providing challenging opportunities in a safe environment through a partnership of families, schools, and communities.
Thank you, Ms. Malone. At this time, we'll move on to the report of the Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Schwartz up to recognize our retirees and our students of the market.
Good evening, Mr. Gall, Mrs. Space, members of the Board of Education, and members in our audience tonight. Tonight I have the honor of presenting the students of the marking period for each grade level. Throughout the 25-26 school year, these students have demonstrated academic excellence along with many core values we hold in high regard within our school community: respect, responsibility, effort, and empathy. As we present each student with their certificate this evening, you will clearly see how they embody these values and the many ways they contribute positively to our community. In 6th grade, the student of the marking period is Jaden Wagner. Jaden is a well-rounded and enthusiastic learner who truly embodies what it means to be a standout student at SMS. While Jaden enjoys all of her classes, she has a special passion for language arts where she had an amazing experience with her teacher this year. Jaden is an active young lady involved in softball, basketball, and track, as well as being a part of our band, Builders Club, 4-H, and Girl Scouts. Jaden's teachers shared glowing remarks when recommending her for student of the marking period. Jaden is a conscientious student who puts forth 110% with everything that she does. She is a leader in the classroom, modeling what is expected and always willing to lend a helping hand. Jaden takes initiative to include all students to ensure that their work is valued. She is an overall pleasure to have in class, and we are going to miss her next year. It is with great pride that we recognize Jaden as the 6th grade student of the marking period. In 7th grade, our student of the marking period is Kenzie Mayer. At Sussex Middle School, Kenzie especially enjoyed her social studies class this year. She appreciated both the structure of the class and the engaging content she learned throughout the year. As the year progressed, Kenzie truly found her stride. In addition to excelling academically, she was actively involved in numerous extracurricular activities, including field hockey, cheerleading, yearbook club, builders club, and theater. Kenzie is a hard worker who has shown continual improvement in her skills this year. She is intrinsically motivated and proactively asks for work ahead of time when she knows that she will be absent. Kenzie works well with all others and is always polite and respectful to staff and peers alike. She goes out of her way to help others in class. She's a member of our band, participated in preps, and was a cheerleader this year. Despite her many commitments and active involvement, she consistently maintained high academic standards. It is with great pride that we congratulate Kenzie as the Sussex Middle School 7th grade student. Our 8th grade student of the marking period is Abigail Kaufman. At Sussex Middle School, Abby is actively involved in band, builders club, field hockey, basketball, and track. Outside of school, she enjoys horseback riding, reading, painting, and volunteering at her church. The 8th grade team shared the following when nominating Abby. Abby is a student athlete and a skilled musician. She was captain of the field hockey team, a member of the basketball team, and a member of the track and field team. She's a loyal member of our school band and also participates in marching band at High Point Regional High School. On top of all of this, she has earned high honor roll recognition all 4 marking periods of her 8th grade year. In her spare time, you can find her teaching young children how to ride horses at her favorite place, the horse barn. Her friends and classmates know her as a kind, hardworking person who they can connect with and work alongside. We are excited to see all that Abby will accomplish in the future and wish her nothing but success as she begins her high school journey in just a couple months. It is with great pride that we introduce Abby as the 8th grade student. All right, we're going to move to a couple of retirees. We'll start with Ms. Notaro. For almost a decade, Mrs. Notaro served the Sussex-Wantage School District with passion, purpose, and an unwavering commitment to her students. Her impact extended far beyond addressing medical needs of her students. She helped instill essential life skills and confidence in the students she cared for each day. Day in and day out, Mrs. Notaro was always prepared to meet the diverse medical needs of her students. She embraced this responsibility wholeheartedly, going above and beyond to ensure the students' well-being while collaborating closely with parents, teachers, staff, administrators, and fellow students. Through it all, she carried out her duties with professionalism, compassion, and a constant smile. Her ability to provide outstanding care while building meaningful relationships made her an invaluable member of our district. Mrs. Notaro, thank you for your many years of dedication, compassion, and service. Congratulations on your retirement, and best wishes for a wonderful journey ahead. We will miss you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It is a privilege to stand before you this evening as we celebrate the retirement of a truly remarkable educator, Mrs. Eileen Potts. For 25 years, Mrs. Potts has been a dedicated member of the Sussex-Wantage School District, serving students, families, and colleagues with professionalism, expertise, and unwavering commitment. A passionate social studies teacher, Mrs. Potts believed history was more than facts and dates. It was the story of people, ideas, and events that shaped our world. Through her engaging lessons, she brought the past to life, helping students develop deeper understanding and appreciation of history. Tonight, we thank Mrs. Potts for her years of service, her love of teaching, and the countless lives she has impacted throughout her career. Mrs. Potts, congratulations on your retirement. May this next chapter bring you happiness, relaxation, and many new adventures. Thank you for your extraordinary contributions and lasting legacy that you leave behind. Congratulations.
I just want to echo the sentiments of Mr. Schwarzman. I've gotten to know you as 2 remarkable ladies. We're going to miss you, and we certainly can't replace you. We also have plaques on order for you, just haven't arrived yet. Everyone else, congratulations to all the kids. You're more than welcome to stay for the duration of the meeting. We always suggest that if you didn't want to stay, we take like a 10-second intermission now. You're more than welcome to leave.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Just to report out on a couple of items, just want to congratulate all of our 8th graders. Graduation was a huge success. Thank you to the board members in the space, Ms. Malone, who were able to attend and speak on behalf of the board. Special thanks to Mr. Schwartz's team up there. For those of you who don't know, we hosted it at High Point High School. Thank you for them, and it, went off seamlessly. It was a really great event. Just to update you on a couple of district facility issues. Unfortunately, we do have the basketball court backboards and rims installed in front of Sussex Middle School. Unfortunately, the weather kind of delayed us this week. So the company's gonna do that coating, and the lines on the court are gonna come out. They're anticipated to come out and talk to the president Monday, Tuesday of next week, well, barring any weather issues. I did speak with, you may recall, a meeting or two ago, Mrs. Simmons discussed an artist who does like tree stump art for the trees that we're anticipating taking down. So had a lengthy conversation with her the other day, and she's very, she pointed me to East Hanover School District where she did some work. So long story short, she's gonna come out maybe the second week in July just to take a look at what we're thinking in the area. And she, was hesitant to give pricing over the phone because she can't really, base her pricing on it until she knows what you want, what she's looking at doing, and how much time's involved. So we'll have a better handle on those ideas, hopefully next board meeting. CEL outdoor space, we did walk the property with the company and some folks just to brainstorm the ideas and the equipment we want, so they gave us some renderings. I'm optimistic that we'll start that project hopefully this summer. At minimum, like ordering the equipment, I don't know about the lead time on how long it'll take. But for those of you who don't recall, we're going to enhance the overall pre-K playground and the existing area, and then in the back, there's a kind of a corridor in between the two wings of the building that we're going to re-envision some more outdoor classroom space where Ms. Gomez planted the pre-K garden. That's turning out really, really good. So we appreciate that. Also want to update the board on, we had a community member parent reference trying to change the Sussex-Wantage school yearbook and brought up some concerns about that. So we looked at that. We had our legal team look at that, and they had somewhat of a difference of opinion. But long story short, looks like the local company who does our school pictures can take on the yearbook. So they're quoting us a price, and I'm very optimistic that we'll probably work with them in the near future. And I want to especially thank Mr. Mudd and Mr. Dennis Mudrick, who is the interim vice principal of Sussex Middle School for the past couple of years. We pleaded with the NJDOE to try to keep him for a third year, but because of constraints that they have with the pension system, they were unable to approve that for us. But we wish him well in the future, and we thank him for all of the efforts that he made here at Sussex Middle School. He's an extraordinary guy. Sometimes when you have interims, they're here for a window of time, and then they're gone. But Mr. Mudd really made a conscious effort to, basically be at everything. He was at every dance and every activity night and every function, the basketball games. I'd see him all over the place. So he really, the only thing the only rationale he would have to do that is he genuinely loved it, genuinely loved supporting kids. So we wish him well in his future endeavor. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Wall. At this time, we'll move on to audience remarks. Members of the audience are invited to make brief comments about items on this agenda and matters of interest to the district. Seeing none, we'll move on to the board secretary certification.
Pursuant to NJAC 6A 23A-16.10C3, I certify that as of May 31st, 2026, no line item account has encumbrances and expenditures which in total exceed the line item appropriation in violation of NJAC 6A 23A-16.10A.
Thank you, Mrs. Riker. At this time, we'll move on to the approval of board minutes for March 26th, 2026 regular and executive session and April 30th, 2026 regular and executive session. Can I get a motion, please? Thank you. A second? Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Little?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Barry?
Yes.
Mrs. Deli?
Abstain.
Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mrs. Malone?
Yes.
Mrs. Space?
Yes.
Minutes are approved.
Thank you. At this time, we do need to go into executive session. It'll be approximately 30 minutes. Can I get a resolution, please?
Whereas pursuant to NJSA 10-4-12B, the Sussex-Wantage Regional Board of Education may exclude the public from that portion of a public meeting at which the board discusses any of the matters described at NJSA 10-4-12B 1-9. Now therefore be it resolved that the Sussex-Wantage Regional Board of Education shall enter into closed session to discuss personnel and legal matters. Now therefore be it further resolved by the Sussex-Wantage Regional Board of Education that pursuant to NJSA 10-13B, the time when and the circumstances under which the discussion conducted in closed session can be disclosed to the public is when the need for confidentiality no longer exists.
Thank you. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any noes? We are back in public session. Thank you for waiting. At this time, we'll move on to the presentation of agenda items.
Thank you. Under personnel, I'd like to move items 1 through 49, pulling item number 43.
Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Thank you. A second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call please.
Mrs. O'Barry?
Yes.
Mrs. Deli?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes, with exception of any elementary. Okay.
And yes to the rest?
Yes, to the rest.
Thank you. Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mrs. Malone?
Standing for number 35, Heidi Riker, Stephanie Short, Miranda Yanish, yes to the rest.
Mrs. Space?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Under policy, I'd like to move items 1 through 3.
Can I get a motion?
I'll motion.
Thank you. A second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call please.
Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes.
Mrs. Deli?
Yes.
Mrs. Malone?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Barry?
Yes.
Mrs. Space?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Under finance, I'd like to move items 1 through 110, pulling item number 12.
Can I get a motion?
I'll motion.
Thank you. A second? I'll second. Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call please.
Mrs. O'Barry?
Yes.
Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mrs. Deli?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes.
Mrs. Malone?
Yes.
Mrs. Space?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Under appointments, I'd like to move item number 1.
Can I get a motion?
I'll motion.
Thank you. A second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call please.
Mrs. O'Barry?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes.
Mrs. Deli?
Yes.
Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mrs. Malone?
Yes.
Mrs. Space?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Under designations, I'd like to move item number 1.
Can I get a motion? I'll motion. Thank you. A second? I'll second. Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call please.
Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mrs. Deli?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes.
Mrs. Malone?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Barry?
Yes.
Mrs. Space?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Under other approvals, I'd like to move item number 1.
Can I get a motion? I'll motion. Thank you. A second? I'll second. Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call please.
Mrs. Deli?
Yes.
Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes.
Mrs. Malone?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Barry?
Yes.
Mrs. Space?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Under adoptions, I'd like to move item number 1.
Can I get a motion?
I'll motion.
Thank you. A second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call please.
Mrs. O'Barry?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes.
Mrs. Deli?
Yes.
Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mrs. Malone?
Yes.
Mrs. Space?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Under special services, I'd like to move items 1 through 15.
Can I get a motion? Motion. Thank you. A second? I'll second. Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call please.
Mrs. Deli?
Yes.
Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes.
Mrs. Malone?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Barry?
Yes.
Mrs. Space?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Under curriculum, I'd like to move item number 1.
Can I get a motion?
I'll motion.
Thank you. A second? I'll second. Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call please.
Mrs. O'Barry?
Yes.
Mrs. Deli?
Yes.
Mr. Little?
Yes.
Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mrs. Malone?
Yes.
Mrs. Space?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. At this time, we'll move on to unfinished business. Does anyone have any unfinished business they'd like to discuss? Seeing none, move on to new business. Does anyone have any new business they'd like to discuss?
I don't know if it's technically unfinished or not, but can we touch on the possibility of receiving this information digitally? Right, did you mention that?
Yeah, I mean, that's
I did.
Yeah,
totally up to the board. So the history here was you get your packets in a hard copy, but somewhere along the line, prior to me serving as superintendent, the board would come to a board meeting and have Chromebooks set up for them.
Well, the whole folder is shared with them, the Google folder, so everything that is in the packets is in the folder, and so you can review it, and then you can either have hard copies if you wanted them. Some people did still want them, and they came and got them at the board office if they wanted them, and then they all had Chromebooks and you could look at the agenda as opposed to having it paper. So it would, I think it would save money and manpower. So that's why I asked Mike and he said for
Talk it
now.
over, yeah, I think it comes down to like your preference as a board. Back when I had started, I think the board was like, you know, we don't want the digital, we want hard copies at that time, but you know, it's really what you folks, you know, if you folks wanna have meetings at 4:30, like we're here for you, whatever you know, whatever you wanna modify, like we're paper, digital. Anybody have any ideas about a preference with that, or?
I'm definitely down for the digital. Save time, save money, save, you know, it's definitely saving. Cause then what happens, they just get disposed of after 3 months,
Yeah, I
right?
never know what to do with the folders.
Yeah, the
Every once in a
folders,
while,
the
board
paper.
members would bring us all their stuff
Yeah.
at the end of the year and we would, depending on what it was, we would shred it, so.
Right.
Everybody's cool with digital? Yeah?
Do we have Chromebooks too?
I'm sure,
Well, we would just have the Chromebooks for the meetings.
Yeah.
Right,
Yep.
okay.
So,
was it issued to them and they showed up responsible for the
no,
Chromebook, it was set up?
we set
Okay.
them up, but
Yeah.
we have a technology person that's here that streams it, so
Mhm.
they can just come up earlier and do it. And I mean, we could try it for the July meeting and then if you guys hate it, we could revisit it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool. Any other new business? Okay, seeing none, at this time we'll move on to audience remarks. Members of the audience are invited to make brief comments about items on this agenda and matters of interest to the district. Seeing none, we do not need to go into executive session. Can I get a motion for adjournment?
Motion.
Thank you. A second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any noes? Have a good night.